Hi, my name is Tamalti. Take care of. This is Our Turn, a youth talk show that deals with youth and community issues. And today we are talking about poetry. Poetry is becoming more popular today amongst young people. Young poets write about the same things that other poets do, and they are able to reach out to other youth with their words and new images.
Hi, I'm Frybread. Our guests today are young local poets from Lori Nicollet. Our first guest is Emily Lauer. She's 17 years old.
Passion for reaction, cynicism, sarcasm, denial, uprisal. We live in a spiral. Twist, turn, crawl, burn my way to the core. Therein lies the story, morning glory. Tears, mysteries, fears become crystal clear up your nose, sending bolts of love to your adrenal glands. Instant power, it should not be done that way, but today there is need for escape. Drape your confusion around others, smother them, cover them, make them pay, become slaves to the winter, to the sun. Just for fun, watch them cry. I see you lie, pushing it away, don't stay. Go as you please, just know that once you go, you've changed the story and it never ends. Send yourself on an upward spiral, uprisal. Your quest for an answer is a unique burden known to everyone. Some just get there quicker than most. Dreamily dazed, phased by a lot, I climb. Too much cheap beer, countless aspirations. I can read your desire on your protruding belly. Sip water with lemon from a straw. Do not go to bed without thanking someone for being genuine. Real. Humor me. Please have a little class.
When did you start writing poetry?
I started writing poetry when I was about 10 years old.
What motivates you to write poetry?
When I have problems, it makes me feel better to put them in words or poems. And it just helps me sort my thoughts and feel more whole.
Okay, what is the subject and theme of most of your poems?
Most of my poems are about experiences that I've had or my friends or just problems that I see in society that I think need attention.
Okay, who are your favorite poets?
Some of my favorite poets are Pablo Neruda, Maya Angelou, and Richard Brautigan.
Okay, what about their work do you like?
I like Maya Angelou's work because she's a very powerful feminist writer, and she writes about really serious issues, and she's really, really good. And I like Richard Brautigan's work because it's humorous and funny, and I like Pablo Neruda's work because it's very romantic and it's all in Spanish, and it's really beautiful.
Okay, have you ever taken a writing class?
Yeah, I took some classes at the Loft, which is like, I guess, a writing school, and I take classes at school for writing.
Okay, what is the response of your poetry by your friends, family, and the community at large?
Well, I don't let my family read my poetry, and I never have. I don't even know if I'll let them watch this, but some of my friends like my poetry. I haven't really read it to very many of them. It's more private. And I've read it to some people at school. That's really the only thing I've done in the community with my poetry.
Okay, thank you. Would you like to read one more?
Sure. This is called Mother of Night. Mother of Night holds it all, directs, explains. Lights our world with the moon, which sends the tide in and out, cycling, as 52% of the population does each day. All this connected to night. The future of everything depends on her fertility. Wisdom that loss of birth has given her, raising us all to turn and destroy what are our gifts to save for generations to come. She clutches what is left, and like night, it is all there for those few virtual hours, only to run away with the sun, which, although it may burn us, is temporarily more appealing. In the end, we always return to her and sleep.
Okay.
Before we get to our second guest, we want to show a piece the PCTV crew produced that is Our Turn form of poetry.
Love is stressful.
Mentally,
Go. And physically.
You stay up all night. And it tires you down. but you'll feel sick in the stomach.
When your love is not around.
A child you love can make you tired and stressed out, but you will still love them regardless.
Our second guest is Elizabeth Merrick, who is 18 years old and also attends Laurie Nicollet.
This poem is called Growing Up. And innocence is over, child. Put your jump rope away and stop the play. It's time to grow up now. Mama is calling. She wants to sing your lullaby. The scary monsters that live under your bed run away at the sound of her soft, sweet voice. And only then, when the monsters are gone, can you fall asleep. Can you pray to the Lord your soul to keep. She's scared of the dark. The neighbor boys tease. They laugh harder as you cry. Why? Comb your hair, baby girl, put on your prettiest smile. It's time for you to face the trial. The jury's faces are hard and cold. They don't like to see little girls laugh. They want to hear you scream. No, baby, you can't wake yourself up from this dream. Your dolls are all lined up in a row. It's off to choir practice they go. Mama took a picture 'cause they look so cute. She showed it to Auntie Bishadu and some friends. Isn't she too old to play with dolls? They all laugh. She now has silk underpants. Her Barbies are complaining. They don't want to roller skate. They want to mess around with Ken. Put your shirt back on, Daddy orders. You're growing breasts. You can't be running around like that. The boy down the block noticed them too when you went dancing on the moon because nobody else wants to play with you. Nobody else wants to be your friend. Hopscotch is out, lipstick is in, and your eyes are so heavy you can't even pretend. When the first drops of blood came, you wanted to disappear into Mama's womb, so you locked yourself in your room. Where is Mama? Where did everybody go? Curl into a little ball and get good grades because that's what they want from you. Be a good girl, otherwise Jesus won't love you. Don't let him touch you. Good girls don't do that, but you know that's the only way to be accepted. Drink a little wine, hold on tight. There's no turning back now. Burn those dolls. You wake up one morning to realize your innocence is gone, blown away like the wind, never to be seen again.
I'm going to ask you a few questions. When did you start writing poetry?
Probably a couple years ago.
What inspired you to begin writing?
I was listening to a lot of music, and I don't know, when I listen to music, I start writing, I guess.
What motivates you to write poetry?
Like, real life and the things I see going on in other people's lives.
What is the subject of the theme of most of your poems?
Stuff that I've experienced in my life or that I see other people around me experiencing.
Tell us about the subject you write.
Like, things that I see going on.
Who are your favorite poets?
Songwriters, I think.
What about their work do you like?
Just the way that they can express themselves and, like, make all their feelings so clear just by using words, I guess.
Have you ever taken a writing class?
No, not except for the English classes at school.
What is the response of your poetry by your friends, family, and community at large?
I don't really read my poetry to nobody. And when I do, like, I don't know, they like it, I guess.
You'll read. Can you share? Do you have any more poems to share with us?
Yeah, I can read another one.
Okay.
All right. 96 degrees in the shade, heat wave, quench my thirst, burst the bubble, trouble, I'm seeing double fear. A single tear, whatever, grab me another beer. Gunshots, another body rot, cigarettes, lost the bet, let's shoot some craps, trapped. Heart starts to wither, limbs quiver, disintegrating liver. Police, open up, swallow the rock, take off down the block. Wild, wild night, stone drunk delights, loss of insight, ignite my rage, let me out of this cage, minimum wage or glamour, visions of grandeur, Cadillac, heart attack, smoke too much crack. Understand, buy the lie, die, buried in this mental grave, enslaved, help, please, down on my knees, at the end of my rope, plant the seed, a glimmer of hope.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Yeah. On every Our Turn show, PCTV comes up with a top 10 list of movies, videos, or music artists. So here's this week's top 10 picks for the fattest artists out in the stores.